Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping in, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's all foul.
Here's another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Jose Altuve is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Heaney is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 7.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2-0 to Brantley.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Standing in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate now, number 25. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
From the stretch. Line drive base hit. Fletcher is on his way home. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Anthony Bemboom. Lined into right, a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Austin Pruitt comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So Joe Adell bats now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And he's out on the tag. A one run is in to score on the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Coming to the plate again, David Fletcher, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. This is line to left. Brentley is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Sliced hard on the ground, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tucker is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready now, number 25. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Smoke toward the hole. There is Altuve. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now is Anthony Rendon. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud.